Yeah. 21 hours. They think that's a long time to change a soul. I've been watching this rendering for nearly 50 years. Ximam, the frequency. Listen. Islamabad, the room was cold before they even sat. Vance across the table, tip of the imperial hat. 21 hours of static, then the chairs start to slide. No signature on the vellum, nowhere for the ego to hide. The talks collapse like a wall on a hollow base, leaving the diplomat with the shadow on his face. Now the man in the high house is pointing at the map, saying he'll close the Hormuz, spring the ancient trap. A blockade on the water, a chokehold on the vein, because the talk didn't go the way the masters did ordain. He calls it a failure, I call it the design of a power that thinks it owns the global spine. Yeah, it's the arithmetic of the choke, the 47-year rhythm, trying to dictate history from the edge of the schism. The blockade is the signature, the threat is the design, tracing the same old shadow on the global spine. Yeah, you can't own the water with a press release and a gun. The math of the empire is never truly done. I remember 79, the way the image stayed burned, the nation claiming itself a lesson never learned. They treat the strait like a faucet they can turn with a hand, ignoring the heartbeat of the people in the land. My daughter in Chicago, she's only 12 years old. She sees the jagged edges of a story poorly told. She doesn't need a doctorate to see the jagged edge, while the architects of chaos are standing on the ledge. You think 21 hours is enough to break the pride of a people who seen the empires wash away with the tide? It's the arrogance of the metric, the timing of the fast, trying to force a future that was never meant to last. My grandfather told me, watch the man who threatens the well. He's not thirsty, he's just looking for a reason to sell. The very water he's poisoning, the water doesn't recognize the fence. The sea won't be caged. History isn't a record you can lock inside a stage. The threat is just a confession of the failure of the tongue. The same old song, just a different set of lung. Already knew. So they sharpen the rhetoric and check the fuel in the tank, drawing circles on the water for the sake of the bank. Hormuz is a coordinator point on the map of the greed, where the extraction of the ego is the only thing they feed. The blockade is a phantom, a ghost in a state machine, a strategic extraction. When the results are lean, they think the strait is a door they can just slam shut, but the geography is older than the imperial cut. Check the schematics of the past, check the failures in the file. The blockade is just the latest move in a very long denial. 21 hours was just a blink in the eye of a history that's older than the hello and goodbye. 21 hours, 47 years. The math never changed. I'm just naming the echo. Ximam. Ximam.